In this demonstration, we're going to have a look at how we can use Windows PowerShell ISE or Visual Studio Code to connect to Exchange Server. Reasons why we're potentially doing that is, yes, we are happy with the Exchange Management Shell, and yes, we can import scripts in there and run scripts, but we can also run scripts through PowerShell ISE, which is the integrated scripting environment, or what we can also do as well is we can program with APIs Exchange Server. We may be doing that through Visual Studio Code because we've written some sort of front end, or maybe we're doing some sort of other task with Microsoft Exchange Server. So we might be running a bolt-on program that's used for maybe to call logging system. First thing I'm going to do at this point here is I'm just going to launch up Windows PowerShell ISE. So I've clicked on my Start button. I've come to PowerShell, and then all we're going to do is come to PowerShell ISE. I'm going to go for More. I'm going to run this as administrator. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to import a script that Microsoft have very kindly written. So what we're going to do is we're just going to work through this. So the first thing we're going to do is step one is we're going to import the Exchange Management Shell, and then we're going to connect to lon-ex1. So we do have the Exchange Management Shell with the plugins already in, but we don't have those plugins yet inside our Windows PowerShell ISE. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight the first 3 lines, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run them. So what we're doing at this point here is we're now importing the add-ins into Exchange PowerShell ISE. So as we can see, it's just connecting through. And then what it's going to do, it's going to, as it says here, import these modules for Exchange Server, so we can then start managing Exchange Server through PowerShell ISE. So what we've now got, as we can see, we've connected to lon-ex1.datem.com. We've imported the modules. So the next thing to do at this point here is just make sure everything is working correctly. So we will show the lon-ex1.datem.1 connection, and we're going to do that by just using the get-ps session. So looking at this, yes, Windows Remote, lon-ex1.datem.com, remote machine, yes it is. So open, it's Microsoft Exchange, and availability is it is available. So what we've done as part of this demo is we've imported the commandlets that we need to connect through to Exchange Server. We connect through to Exchange Server, and we've proven within Windows PowerShell ISE that we can actually see Exchange Server. So if I just finally just do something like get-command, what we'll then be able to see is we'll see a big list of commands. As you can see, it's quite a few of them. But now what we could do is we could now start issuing our Exchange PowerShell commandlets against our Exchange Server. So let's just close down PowerShell ISE. Let's just click on our Start button. And what we also have here is we have our Visual Studio Code. So let's just go to our Visual Studio Code. And all we're going to do is we're going to right click again. We're going to come to More, and we'll just run this as administrator as well. Very similar to what we've done with Windows PowerShell ISE is we do actually need to pull some code into Visual Studio. So what we'll do once this is up and running, we'll just click on our File button, and then all we're going to do at this point here is go for Open File, and we're just going to navigate through just to find the PowerShell script itself. So we'll go to Lab Files again, we'll just go to Mod 04, and all we're going to do is we're going to go for our demo code. We're going to use exactly the same again, lesson 01, connecting through, and we'll just open this up, and as you can see, we have exactly the same script that we ran as part of our PowerShell ISE. And again, all we would do is import the modules that we require. Once we've imported the modules that we require, we'll then connect through and just ensure that we do actually have connectivity through to our Exchange Server. We could then write APIs calls that can then call into Microsoft Exchange Server. That's the end of this very quick demonstration. It's just a couple of different ways to connect through to the Exchange organization itself. If you're a developer, you'll find some use for this. Me being a sysops person, it's nice that I know how to do this just in case a developer asks me to connect through to an Exchange Server. So that's the end of the demonstration. Thank you.